time I take a vacation, my business grows. Sounds insane, right? How can you make more money when you're on a safari in Kenya or you're on a beach in Vietnam? I'm gonna show you exactly why stepping away from your business periodically and intentionally might be the single most profitable move you may make this year. And no, this isn't a work-life balance kind of pep talk. This is about strategy. And I'm gonna break it down exactly how to do it without losing momentum so you actually come back richer and with a stronger business along with a healthier mental state. My name is Spencer Su, and in the last 7 years, we helped over 350 families with their moves in the Bay Area. My goal is to create these videos for other real estate agents to be able to find value and to be able to improve upon their business. So here's the lie most real estate agents believe. The harder you grind, the more you earn. And we all will start this way. Early mornings, late nights, no days off, all weekends. You feel like if you stop, your pipeline is obviously gonna dry up, clients will forget you exist, and you kind of lose momentum. The truth is, if you never step back, you slowly turn into a glorified order taker instead of an actual business owner, because you're gonna get stuck in the weeds, answering every single text, fixing every small little thing, while the big opportunities, the higher dollar per hour tasks pass by you. Now, vacations and trips, if done right, are the antidote, because they force you to step back, let go, and actually see your business from 30,000 feet above the ground instead of being in the weeds in the trenches. So let's talk about why vacations work as a business tool. Forced delegation. When you leave for 7 to 10 days, you have to trust your team or systems to handle the day-to-day. That's when you're gonna find cracks, and these opportunities, don't think of it as pain, think about, oh, these are things that you can do to improve processes. Number 2, your perspective on things change. Right? Because when you're on vacation, your brain switches from reactive mode to more of this creative thinking mode. That's why a lot of top executives at a lot of companies take weeks, if not months of vacation to figure out what they want to do. And keep this in mind, they're running multi-trillion-dollar companies. Because you get to start thinking about vision, processes, and who are the right people that you need to be on your team to get you to the next level. Not just the current deals in escrow. But it also, number 3, resets and refocuses. Because we are terrible at noticing burnout until it's too late. A periodic reset means you return with sharper decision making, higher energy, and the ability to close bigger deals faster. In my own business, I've had some of my biggest strategic breakthroughs while on trips. Why? Because I wasn't as in tune on following on every single lead or checking my inbox 24/7. My brain had space to connect the dots I couldn't have seen before. Now, if you're finding this valuable, you gotta be sure to hit that subscribe button, because every single week, I drop strategies to grow your real estate business without burning out, and clearly, I'm gonna be living proof that more vacations mean more income. Take a look behind me. Okay, but how do you take vacations without losing momentum, or worse, having your business completely collapse while you're gone? Here's my 3-step framework. Number 1, before you go on your trip, you wanna systemize before you leave. So do as much of your documentation of your client processes, communication protocols, lead follow-up so that your team or even a virtual assistant can run things without guessing. Think of it like a pre-vacation fireproofing. Or like me, I shot a lot of videos up front. So if I knew I was going on a trip for 3 weeks, I already shot 3 videos out in front so that I could just do mild things like just talk to my editor and get things done. Assign ownership, just not tasks. Don't tell your assistant, handle these specific emails. Tell them, look, you own all inbound leads while I'm gone. Your goal is to book them for a buyer consult or listing presentation within 24 hours. Ownership will create accountability, but you gotta make sure you are training them and they know exactly what to do, which is why you had that part 1 to begin with. Step 3, you still gotta have some sort of check-in boundaries. Like for example, I still check my emails daily. I just don't work 8 hours a day like I normally would. No need to have like just jumping on a quick call. If it's urgent, they should have an understanding what happens, who should they be talking to, or what should they be doing to be able to have some sort of like escalation process, because everything else can wait. The goal here isn't just to survive your time away, it's come back to a business that was able to run without you, because if it can run without you for 10 days or 2 weeks, it can run then without you while you continue to scale. Because as a business owner and as someone that's trying to grow, you gotta figure out what is the most effective use of your time. Now, a few years ago, I took a 2-week trip. First time I've been away from my business for a couple of years when I first got going. Day 3, my phone was blowing up, but by day 4, my team figured out what they need to do. So by the time I got home, they had solved problems without me, closed even deals, and even improved a follow-up sequence that we were trying to do. Because that trip showed me something I'll never forget. At the end of the day, for growth, you will always be the bottleneck, as I was. So since then, I've built vacations into a business plan, just like kind of marketing or hiring. Because every 90, 120 days, you gotta figure out a time to step away. And it could just be for a couple of days or a week. Because every time you're gonna have a better business sense. You're gonna have more clarity. Because think about it, if you're an artist, you can't see the big picture if your nose is pressed against the canvas. You gotta take it a step back to see what you're doing and then go back right in. So here's my challenge to you. Book your next vacation before you think you're ready, because that's gonna put a timetable for you whether you're ready for it or not. And maybe book something even more lavish so that you may have to work harder to get there. And if you want your business to keep growing while you're away and long after, you do need systems, content, and a predictable way to attract clients without you being chained to your phone. That's exactly what we do inside my Content Conversion Flywheel program, because I help real estate agents just like you build a video-driven lead generation machine that works 24/7. So you can take a week off, come back, and have more clients waiting for you than when you left. Now, to see if this is a fit for you, click the link in the description and sign up for a free strategy call where I will go over a game plan with you to see if this is the right fit to help you go with your pillar. And that way we can get your business working harder than you do. Because you deserve a vacation like all of us and a business that can handle it. But you have to have the processes in place to be able to execute on it. See you next time.